Part 2. Listen to a talk by a counselor about the journey of self-discovery. As you listen, choose the correct answer for questions 8 to 14. You now have 30 seconds to look at the questions. Now listen carefully and circle the correct answers. I need to find myself is the type of thing that people say right before they announce a break from dating or quit their job. The phrase itself sounds pretty vague, but it's also very dramatic, so it often gets across the point that a person needs a major life change in some capacity. You may also feel the urge to find yourself when you're feeling lost. If you're feeling lost, you might feel like you are just drifting along the road of life, without a purpose or passion. You may find that you are simply following a daily routine instead of doing the things you really want to do. So when people say that they are finding themselves, what they really mean is that they are searching for meaning in life. There's so much going on in our daily lives that it's easy to lose sight of what's valuable to us. What contributes to a higher quality of life for you? Everyone is different. Maybe you need to be close to your family members to feel a sense of purpose, or perhaps you're extremely passionate about the environment and surrounding yourself with nature. Whatever your true passion may be, identify the things that are important to you. See what you can do to channel something constructive out of them. Part of our journey through life is to figure out what is most meaningful to us, so don't expect to be able to pinpoint it right away. Besides, you need to develop your identity. Ask yourself, who am I? A student? A child? A friend? A sibling? Chances are that we'll end up filling many roles in life, but we often become too focused on certain things, like our studies or our job, that it's hard to zoom out and think about anything else. We can find out more about ourselves through our hobbies, our interests, and our skills. So if our studies make up a large chunk of our identity, how do we get away from that? Don't forget that you are more than just your studies, so learn to spread your interests and make time for yourself. Routine, repetition, monotony, and a general lack of change in your life can contribute to and increase the feeling of being lost. Step outside your comfort zone and experience something new. Visit a place you've never been to, or even try out something you would have otherwise avoided. You don't need to limit that to big things like traveling to a different country or going skydiving. Some simple examples include going to an experimental jazz show, walking around a different neighborhood, traveling to a nearby town, or even striking up a conversation with a stranger. In addition to learning more about yourself, you'll find that experiences like these can help to hone your ability to think on your feet and handle unforeseen challenges. You've probably heard that quote by Marie Kondo about keeping the things that spark joy and discarding the things that don't. In the spirit of that, you should do more of what you love. Life is not always a bed of roses, but it becomes a lot easier to manage when you have something to look forward to. If you enjoy cooking, start experimenting in the kitchen. Do you enjoy both films and writing? Why not try screenwriting? Find some time to do activities that bring you joy and excitement. So don't let the idea of being without purpose keep you down. Don't lose sight of the people or things that are valuable to you, and take time to develop your identity. Make time for yourself to try new experiences and do more of what you love. Nothing that makes you happy is a waste of time, and embracing things that excite you is a major stepping stone towards finding yourself. Now you will listen to the recording again. That is the end of part 2. Now turn to part 3.